I will run through by what are the procedure need to be followed. Then very important as far as this repurpose of existing content, any of that scope is not there because that is only applicable for the EPG partial. Whenever you developing for the new courses, if anybody is involved for EPG partial content preparation in the earlier, no. If anybody is involved, probably that EPG Pathshala content that can be repurposed, that is given flexibility for the UGC. Then again, entire proposal, overall course introduction 5 minutes will be there. Then B course introduction 2 minutes video. Then again we given activities, then also weekly assignment, then also given for the self assessment what is the MCQ. These are all the some of the procedure need to be followed. Then these are all the some of the things I will run through. Probably any of this is helpful for I will share the PPT probably later. Any teacher is interested in the book also, these are all the procedure need to be followed. Then also very importantly, as soon as you are developing the MOOC courses, then again you will get the feedback. Then there is a separate. There is some noise. Probably I think I'll request HRDC. Somebody is the host. Are you the host? You can mute.
Side not moving, sir. Side.
Okay. So this is some of the feedback. So that there is the thing. Then whenever you taking for as far as this UGC MOOC courses, then again what are the procedure need to be followed for the course coordinator? Identify the content writer, reviewer, language editor, video presenter, because these are all the some of the thing probably already we have discussed in the earlier discussion. Then again multimedia team. Then this is very important, developing the MOOC courses. One course you call it as a one paper. The content to be spread over 15 weeks comprising about 40 hours. Learning for a 4 credit course. This is the mandate. Any I think some noise is there. Probably I think I'll request HRDC center to mute all the participant audio.
Sir, I'm trying, sir, but it's not
No, who is the host, ma'am? You are the host.
Here, host is there. Means sometimes it's not take, sir. If we do, if you mute them, it's not take, sir. Sometimes.
Okay, no problem. So probably I think I request participant just mute your audio. Otherwise, it will disturb. So here developing the MOOC courses because very important. We need to understand for the course or you call it as a paper, one paper. Having content to be spread over 15 weeks, that is starting from the 12 to 15 weeks. I have given minimum 12, maximum 15 weeks in a course. Then again the 4 credit course having for the 40 hours. Out of 40 hours, because already we discussed in the earlier session also, that is for the audio videos, that each video to be 10 to 15 minutes duration, video duration for the entire course to be about 20 hours. So out of 40 hours, if you designing for the 4 credit course having for the 40 hours, then again exclusively 20 hours given for the quadrant 1, that is for the audio video lecture. Then again each video split into the 10 to 12 minutes. That's also very important. That is for the duration that has to be fixed by the UGC as well as for the Minister of Education for concentration of the particular student for the as far as understanding for the each module. They given for the 10 to 12 minutes duration for the each videos. Then again assignment they given for the mandate for 2 to 3 entire course, 2 to 3 assignment need to be there. Then self assessment questions. Then also we should have one discussion forum. Then again quizzes 2-3 in the course, because already we discussed in the earlier session. Very importantly, some of the courses in the first week itself they will introduce for the quiz for understanding for the what is the level of understanding for the participant. Then after that there is a subsequently they will making for the quizzes for the in the probably 8th week or maybe last week or whatever the thing. Then again activities means there is a discussion forum. Then again references, they will given for the references for the web links. Even sometimes what will happen, they will give the video of the particular lecture. Based on the particular lecture video, you need to be view the video, then they will ask you so many questions that need to be answered, something like that. How their understanding level of the video, something like this. These are all the some of the procedure we need to be followed as a teacher involving developing the MOOC courses. Then again these are all the some of the course coordinator teamwork. Then again content writer. These are all the again that will help you for either you can approach for concerned education multimedia center in the respective university, or maybe you can approach for the if they are having for the SWAYAM coordinator, they will help you for all these procedure. Then this is again we discussed in the earlier also, course introductory video 5 minutes, week introductory video 1 to 2 minutes, week content, that is for the 15 week sum of videos that taken 1 to 2 minutes. So each week we need to be sum of videos, what is the summary of the each weeks that need to be there in the thing. Then again quiz and assignment 2, 3 in a course. This is again we need to be followed, that is the structure. Then as a coordinator, again we taking for the 1 week course content consists of introductory, same thing, because these are all the some of the thing already we discussed. 1,35,000 they will given for the first as soon as your course is approved by the UGC. Then again you can go ahead with the further other activities, either maybe production or maybe delivering the lecture. Finally they will release for the based on the whatever the memorandum of agreement based on the UGC that need to be followed by a course coordinator. Then another interesting, because already you are aware, there is a very interestingly, there is an annual refresher program in teaching. This is very important because this was introduced in the year of 2018. Based on the thing they introduced for the so many courses, out of 72 courses. 1 minute. I think I'll take okay, my screen is visible now. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So these are all the annual refresher program in teaching, that is for the ARPIT courses released by the Minister of Human Resource Development earlier, now Minister of Education in the 2018. Based on the 72 courses, these all 72 courses is designed by National Institute of Technical Teacher Training Institute, that is for the Chennai, or some of the courses developed by the various other premier institutions. So based on the thing, they will give an option for any teacher as far as based on our career advancement scheme or maybe whatever the promotions. Then again they mandate for refresher course as well as for the orientation program or whatever the thing. So based on the thing, instead of going for the HRDC center, they will design for the courses that can be enrolled by each teacher, then they can complete the course in their where they are working. So these are all the some of the things were there, as well as for the annual refresher program in teaching. I think already you are all well versed with this annual refresher program in teaching. Based on the thing, in the first cycle 72 subject they released. Based on the subject, the UGC Net Bureau has conducted the exam. Based on that exam, probably I think you guess what is the percentage of past teachers in the ARPIT course. Anybody, any guess? Because at the time there is an Minister of Education, Minister is Education, that is for the it in the comes on the newspaper also. Just guess what is the percentage of teacher passed? The only 1% teacher has passed at the time in the first cycle, as well as for the 72 subject, almost 5,000 odd number of teachers for appear the exam, only 1% is passed. So that's why at the time of the, that's I think many former education minister Javadkar, yes, comes in the newspaper in the thing, so teacher itself failed in the SWAYAM courses, then again how we can implement in the as well as students, something like that. These are all the some of the thing that need to be there in the thing. Now based on the thing present context, as far as I think some professor already they completed for the ARPIT courses. Now probably that as far as for the percentage of result is increased, probably I think almost 60 to 70% they will clear for the whatever the annual refresher program. These are all the some of the list of subject released in the earlier cycle. Okay, so next we'll move to creating the courses for massive open online courses. Again, these are all the things. Anyhow, any teacher interested, probably I think you can as soon as you log into the particular whatever the link. Based on the thing, you will get experience and also exposure related with whatever the content, how to upload your document, how to upload your proposal, then how to prepare your that for the weekly plan, that all the details are made available in the website. This is only for the for understanding. Any teacher interested probably can later, I will share the PPT, just you can run through that procedure, probably can upload your documentation. Then very interestingly, we need to understand there is an initiative on NMICT. This is very very important. As a teacher, we need to understand what are the initiative under the National Mission Education through ICT. Very important. There is because we started discussing about Swayam Prabha. So in your university or maybe in your institute, have you installed, or maybe is there any Swayam Prabha channel you have installed? Any college or any university in your? Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir. It's audible. Yes, sir.
Okay, so here very importantly, this Swayam Prabha not only for the as a teacher, then this is also very helpful for the students also. Even some of the parents, if you are the son aspirants for either JEE or maybe aspirants for the IITs and other thing, the exclusively the channel is there for IITs. There is a very interesting. That is also the professor assisted learning. That is a Paul. That is for the under the Swayam Prabha. That is exclusively for any student aspirant for the JEE main. That is for the IIT aspirants. That is also very successful project under the Swayam Prabha. Probably this MHRD project using two GSAT 15 transponder. This is again 24/7 education channel. Then BISAC is the taking the linking the station of entire that whatever the Swayam Prabha is concerned. Under the Swayam Prabha, every day there is a 4 credit that taken 4 hours. That is for the fresh content is made available for the various subject, including starting from the humanities to up to applied science or whatever the thing. These are all some of the list of subject is available. Probably there is some issue for the in the PPT. Otherwise, I would have taken the link of Swayam Prabha. I would have see the I would saw the demo of the thing. But here is given for the humanities. Again, you are taking for the language and literature. Humanities, again you are going for the history, culture and philosophy, then social and something like that. So based on the thing, there is a 24/7, that is for the channel is available. Based on the thing, you can make use of this Swayam Prabha in your college. Probably I think you can ask your principal, probably the costing about almost 2,500 to 2,800 rupees for the ask your local dish provider. Probably they will install, because each college there is a seminar hall. Probably you are connected with LCD, that whatever the LCD projector. Probably in the LCD projector in the seminar hall, you can install for the Swayam Prabha instrument as well as for the dish. Probably you make it as a flipped classroom. Probably I think you are all aware of the blended learning. Yes, you are all aware of the blended learning, no? In the present context under the National Education NEP 2020, they are given for the must scope for the blended learning. Probably there is an already there is a concept note and guidelines is prepared by the UGC related to the blended learning. So based on the thing, you can call it as a flipped classroom. So based on the thing, whenever the class is there, they make use of the seminar hall. Whenever they free, probably can student come and give the whatever the videos available in the respective subject. This is very very important. Probably can insist for the Swayam Prabha in your college or in your university or maybe in your department for the installing the Swayam Prabha. In our university, almost more than 32 department we have the Swayam Prabha. So there probably they can access. We call it as a flipped classroom. This is very very important. This is also one of the major initiative under the NMICT. Probably taking into consider. Then second important, probably you are all aware, National Digital Library. Probably I think you are all your university, probably your institute already there is an registered member of this National Digital Library. So under the National Digital Library, you can access for the various e-content made available under the Swayam platform. Whatever the in the videos made available in the Swayam platform, all the things they converted in the digital repository that's made available in the National Digital Library. So anybody have access for the National Digital Library? Yes? Yes, sir? Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay. As we are all teachers, at least you can have some kind of link. Probably think you can in your website or maybe in your institute website or maybe
sir, we have registered.
link. Probably more than 65 lakhs digital repository books are available in the digital library. They can access. Now recently that Ministry of Education, what they did, whatever the content made available in the Swayam platform, the whole thing they converted in the in the digital repository, they made available in the National Digital Library. Probably they can access for the subject wise that content, whatever the content, other thing. Probably I think you can see for the whatever the engineering, sciences, humanities, literature, law and management. Then also some of the scholarly published articles also made available in the digital repository. Whichever the journal is subscribed by the Ministry of Education, that everything is made available in the digital library. This will help you for not only for the teachers, again that will get the some of the material, very important material or very important books made available in the student also. This is very, very important. Probably I think my request is all the colleges or maybe all the universities, they have to go for the member of this National Digital Library. That will help you for accessing for the various e-content available in the SWAYAM platform. Then another interesting initiative that's called as spoken tutorial. This is very, very important. As well as for the spoken tutorial, that will give you, as any common man, they want to make any kind of digital platform, anything need to be worked, they go to the directly can type it in the spoken tutorial. There they'll give the procedure, because probably I think somebody want, because I am we are urban and regional planning, we are planning for the city. Then we need to use for the various geospatial technologies. Probably we need to be accessing for the open source software. Probably we are required for the quantum GIS. But we need to understand for the what is the procedure need to be followed for the working for the quantum GIS. Then also what is the procedure. Then again how to execute. Then again how to get the output or something like that. These are all the procedures is made available for the all the domains. Not only for the particular domain, all the domains. Somebody want, even if you take for the any common man, if you go to the spoken tutorial, just type it in there. They want to make for the online banking. What is the procedure need to be followed for the online banking? Then how to operate for the online banking? That procedure is made available. These are all the some of the things. Probably whenever you free time, probably just you can type it in the spoken tutorial. There will get for the demo of everything. So whatever the thing you want to do for the, as well as for the online transaction, online activity, along with the open source software. Somebody, I think in the morning session there is a professor in the physics is there, madam want to do some kind of laboratory research. They want to use some kind of software for the calculations, open source software. Probably that open source software is made available in the spoken tutorial. Then also they will given for the procedure how to get the output for the particular software in the open source. That's all the some of the important issues as far as addressed in the spoken tutorial. Probably this is very useful for not only for the teachers as well as for the student fraternity. Then moving to the another initiative that's called as a virtual lab. This is exclusively very useful for the applied sciences as well as for the in the laboratory research. Very, very important in the virtual labs, taking into consider for the thing, whatever the laboratory testing you are doing, whatever the laboratory testing with respect to the various subject, chemistry or maybe whatever the, even if given the quantum chemistry or you taken into consider for the ultraviolet laser spectroscopic virtual labs. So various things. They are given for the procedure, what is the procedure need to be followed, they are given for the instruction, then also given for the what is the norms need to be followed, that all the details are made available. So automatically any student or maybe any teacher, if they are finding difficulty for doing the procedure in the laboratory or whatever the thing, probably in the particular test that's made available in this virtual lab, probably can link that virtual lab, then again you go the procedure, probably will get the output in the laboratory. This is very, very important. As far as taking into consider for the some of the applied sciences, they can go for the virtual lab that need to be linked with the virtual lab in your laboratory. Probably I think you can exclusively one computer probably can kept for the virtual labs, or maybe in the LCD projector. Probably any student come and I think you can take the some of the demo is available, that what are all the procedure, instruction, everything is made available under the virtual lab. This is very useful for the as well as for the applied science is concerned. These are all the some of the link. Probably whenever you go there, probably can view the link. Then another thing, developing the MOOC, we have one proposal. I will tell you the what is the procedure. Then again, 1 minute. Okay, now proposal is visible. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible.
One of our microbiology professor, they prepared the proposal. This is related to the subject title called as Techniques in Microbiology. This is the subject designed for the 4 credit techniques in the microbiology. So based on the thing, this is the format of the proposal. Probably if you accessing for the UGC MOOCs, you can go to the UGC MOOCs website or maybe CEC website. There is a PG MOOCs proposal or maybe UG MOOCs proposal. Click that link. Probably you will get the whatever the format of the proposal. How to prepare the proposal format. Based on the proposal format, then again these are all the proposal format that need to be filled. Then again affiliated institute, then given. Then host institute, whichever the host that university has to be given, then again the course name, subject, then again medium of instruction, then category applied, then again funded university, whatever the category, then again we are given for the nature of course, again given for the option for elective, because in the earlier session we discussed for there is an hardcore, softcore, then also elective. In this case, yes, considering for the particular subject is an elective, then again credit course, because already we discussed in the earlier session whether it's a credit course or maybe certificate course, whatever the thing. So this credit course credit is 4, then again course duration is 15 weeks, because we started 12 to minimum 12, maximum 15 weeks for the 4 credit course, that is there in the thing. Based on the course, then again we need to be given for the what are the course objectives, then again course outline, then also very important course curriculum, then also what are the prerequisites. Overall can enroll for the particular course, basic degree in the life sciences, botany, zoology, whatever the thing. Then also very important, we need to mention for the learning outcome. Probably I think you are all well versed with the thing, outcome based learning. You are all familiar with outcome based learning? Yes. This is only for the as an interactive session. Outcome based learning. Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so under the C now, as far as NEP 2020 and also CBCS, whatever the regulation, they are asking for the whatever the course or whatever the syllabus you are designing or maybe you are developing, then you should have a what is then learning outcomes. So end of the particular subject, what is their outcomes? What is the learning outcomes? So that is for the outcome based learning. Then also each unit we given for assessing for the based on our whatever the C1, C2, C3 or whatever the format. Whatever the assignment that need to be linked with the outcome based learning, probably that has to be there, probably that is again that is very very important. So now as far as MOOC course is concerned, they will given for the more priority for the what is the learning outcome. So end of that course, what the how the student will be that what is the learning outcome of the particular student. Then again introductory video. So while preparing the proposal, you need to go for the introductory video. But here this is a very old proposal that at the time there is an 40% is the assignment, final exam 60%. Now the entire SWAYAM courses they made mandate for 70% is an external examination, 30% is the internal assessment. Now they given for the 70-30 as well as for the entire course. Probably I think now there is an NEP they given for the 40-60. Now probably I think you are all implementing NEP 2020 for undergraduate level, no? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now based on the thing they have now given for the 40-60. 40 is the internal assessment, 60 is an external examination. Probably I think SWAYAM probably whichever the state implementing for the NEP, probably SWAYAM also they probably they'll change it for the 40-60 or whatever. As of now 70-30 ratio is there, 70 is the examination, 30 is the internal assessment. These are all the some of the things. Then again entire course, then again they given for the 15 weeks, then also created for the 30 to 35 modules. Based on the each modules they will given for the given, suppose you are taking for the module name, then again given for the overall the content writer, who is video presenter, who is the content reviewer, who are the technical reviewer. These are all the some of the thing probably. If in your college, then you are the coordinator for the developing the MOOC courses, probably you can take help from the in your department having for the expertise of the different that whatever the content or maybe different topics, or maybe you can take for the other department, neighboring department or maybe sister department, taking into consider for the using for the expertise. Based on the thing, the video presenter, content reviewer, the technical, these are all the some of the thing. Each content module then taking into consider. Only the UGC is insisting each course coordinator at least 40% need to be delivered. Rest 60% that can be you can take for the sister department expertise or maybe various other experts for delivering the lecture or whatever the thing. So based on the thing, these are all the some of the each module they will given for the detailing. This is the proposal format. Then again the course schedule is given. So first week what they are going to learn. So the nature of work and the remarks. So in the first week they have only video, text and discussion forum is there. The second week what is there. Then again third week what is there. Fourth week what is there. Like that you have to give for the breakup of each week. What are the content you are going to be uploading for the particular course. That all the things were there. What are the nature of work. Then also you have to give for the, if there any remarks is there, that need to be mentioned. So these are the some of the things that need to be submitted at the time of the proposal. Then after that you deciding for the whether you want to conduct for the online, that MCQ online test, or you want to make for the proctored exam, pen paper or whatever, then that has to be decided by the course coordinator. Then you have to suggest for the whether you want to go for the proctored exam, then pen paper exam, or maybe in the multiple choice whatever the online exam. So these are the some of the things decided by the course coordinator. So this is for understanding, as any teacher interested for the developing the MOOC courses, just the details are made available for the, either you go to the UGC MOOCs website, there is a link. In that link they are given for the what is that you need to be login. Based on the login you can access for the whatever the details. Then this is again very importantly, a teacher probably can discuss with your each colleges or maybe each university. There is a board of studies, each department. Based on the board of studies, then again once again you can visit the SWAYAM website. Based on the SWAYAM, then I can see for the which are all the subject already made available. From this was started from 2016 or 17. Now we are in the 2021. Which are all the subject already is available for the SWAYAM platform. So which are the subject is more demand in the present context. Which are the subject is not available in the SWAYAM platform. Probably there is a scope for that subject. If you are developing, probably there is a ample scope for the approving that proposal. So these are all the some of the things that need to be followed. Next I will share. Now it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Visible. Then there is a link. I will go to the link. I will show something. 1 minute. Okay, now it's visible, no?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Again, it is taking time. Okay. Okay, now the Swayam Prabha screen is visible. Yes?
No, sir. It's
No,
only web link is visible.
it's not visible.
No, sir.
Okay, so here humanities, language, literature visible, no? Yes?
Only web links are visible, sir.
Okay. So these are all the some of the economics. See, these are all the subject is made available in the Swayam platform. That's for Swayam Prabha. Probably there is a 24/7 channel is there. Probably you can procure. You can go to that Swayam Prabha. You will get the what are the each day which are all the content is made available in the channel. But all the details are available. Based on the thing, probably you can insist for your department or maybe college for installing for the Swayam Prabha. Then move to EPG Pathshala. Okay, now EPG Pathshala is visible.
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. No.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir. The web link slides only display from the time.
Okay. So only that link is displayed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There is some issue in the network. Probably I think I'll share.
maybe.
Probably can make use. Then probably I'll move to other important thing. Uh, Okay, now it's visible. So I am digital learning monitoring cell.
Yes, sir.
Yes, visible or not?
Yes,
Sir, now it is visible.
Now visible, sir.
So here, so far we started discussing about SWAYAM courses. Then also we started discussing about massive open online courses available in the global scenario. Then also we started discussing about overall the national coordinator for the entire country. Then also what are the courses made available. Then also what is the procedure need to be followed as a teacher developing for the massive open online courses. Then we started discussing about what is the procedure for the enrollment of the student, whatever the thing. These are all some of the things we discussed as well as for the SWAYAM courses enrollment. Then also we started for the annual refresher program in teaching. So this is ARPIT courses. Recently also they are released for the ARPIT courses. Then also so many teachers get the certificate for the annual refresher program in teaching. Instead of going for the HRDC center, they will get the certification where they are working through the online. So these are all some of the things were there. This is very interesting what our University of Mysore have done for implementation of the SWAYAM courses as well as SWAYAM courses is concerned. University of Mysore is the one among the state university to offer massive open online courses under the SWAYAM platform. Then also very importantly as well as for the SWAYAM courses, because already we are aware this is again they made mandate in the 2016 guidelines itself is made mandate. Whichever the university or whichever the college or whichever the institute comes under the University Grant Commission, whatever the class, based on the thing, the mandate to implement for the SWAYAM courses, then also they will given for the within 1 week, whatever the concerned competent authority, they have to incorporate their ordinance. That is also very important. That is given for the mandate. Even to March 2021, they made it for the instead of 20%, they increased for the 40%. The student can allowed up to 40% through the SWAYAM platform. So these are all the some of the things. Based on the thing, then what our university has done, they have appointed for the SWAYAM coordinator. Then after that, they established 21st March 2018 itself. They established for the full-fledged SWAYAM digital learning and monitoring cell. Then again, based on these courses, because already you are aware, because we have discussed for the All Institute of Medical Science, IIC, JNU, National Law School and various other top university in the country, professor they prepared the courses content as well as for the thing. Probably this is very useful for the our student also can able to get some experience that they can learn for the experienced professors or maybe primary institutions or whatever. This is the main intention under the SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell was established. The vision of this SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell, adapt, implement and facilitate the student for enrollment of UGC MOOC SWAYAM courses. So the given for the implementation facilitate the students for the enrollment in SWAYAM courses. Then again here we given best teaching learning resources to all, including the most. So here very important, probably some of the student probably they are in the rural area, probably they can access only thing they should have an internet connection instead of. So these are all the some of the thing. Anytime they can access, not only for in the particular time, probably whenever they free, whenever they are home, they can log in. There is a dashboard is created, based on the dashboard they can access. Then again to bridge the digital divide, then again they are taken into consider the resolution, digital revolution in the present context. Then again SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell is working as a local chapter to the UGC single point of contact, bridge between the UGC and student. This is very important, as well as for the we are working as a single point of contact for UGC as well as for the university with respect to the implementation of the SWAYAM courses. Then also we are taking for the feedback from the student. The same thing feedback will be updated in the UGC for the respective courses or whatever the thing. Then also we are assisting for registering the courses, examination, credit transfer, that whatever the procedure is there in the thing. Then again when come to the SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell as composition, the chairman is our vice chancellor is the chairman. Then again member is the registrar evaluation and finance officer, the structural officers. Then all the directors, members of PMEB, EMRC, directors, CDC, they are the members. Then again, deans of all the faculties are the members. Then again, member secretaries, university. This is the composition of the SWAYAM Digital Learning Monitoring Cell. Then also we have conducted for the various meetings related with the, as soon as subject is released, because we discussed in the earlier, there is a first cycle always the subject is each year they are releasing the subject in the June as well as for the November. Based on the thing, as soon as subject is released, then again we have the digital learning monitoring cell. Based on the digital learning monitoring cell, then again we have placed in the digital learning monitoring cell governing council. Based on the thing, we will get then approval. Then after that, we are circulating for the individual department as well as for the colleges for implementation of the SWAYAM courses. Then again, these are all the some of the activities we have done as far as SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell is concerned. There is a separate UGC MOOCs links made available for the entire country. All the university SWAYAM coordinator, first they have to log in, then again they have to upload for the register for the university SWAYAM coordinator login. That's a web link need to be done. Then after that, we have appointed almost 65 university SWAYAM mentors. Probably each department we identified. Then also given for the we nominated as in mentors. The mentor will be facilitating student for starting from the enrollment, then again monitoring the student whether they are continuously they are attending the whatever the video session, or maybe that submitting the online whatever the assignments in the deadlines or whatever. These are the some of the monitoring facilitating the students. Then again we made credit transfer as well as for the academic council we made mandate for the minimum 4 credit. This is again very interesting because we are finding very difficulty for touching for hardcore and softcore, because hardcore and softcore, that's a mandate subject for the each program. Then we thought of, as per the CBCS regulation, there is an open elective. Under the open elective they given for the minimum 4 maximum 12 credit. Any student minimum 4 credit that need to be earned through the open elective, they can go for up to 12 credit. So based on the thing, we given for the ample scope for any student, they can go for the, instead of going for the open elective, they can go for the SWAYAM. So that's why we given for the minimum 4 credit in a course that in a program that need to be there in the as well as the thing, because this is again we made in the mandate in the academic council. Then again linking of UGC MOOCs, EPG Pathsal, SWAYAM, Prof, all the thing is linked to our university website, because earlier if you go to the main page, then all the details are available. A student can access for all these links, EPG Pathsal, SWAYAM Prof, whatever the thing, that all the digital initiatives. Then again very interestingly, in the initially we have prepared the radio jingle in the English as well as for the Kannada, that is made available in the FMs. That is for the creating the awareness for the student, creating awareness for the as well as for the teacher fraternity for the in the colleges or maybe various other institutions. These are the some of the activities done through the SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell. Then again we have installed almost more than 30 postgraduate department as a SWAYAM Prabha 24/7 DTH channel. We work as a flipped classroom. Then again display board, probably anybody is entering to the, our university campus, Manasa Gangotri campus, probably you can see the display board. Early, now there is a LCD display board. Earlier there is a display board that taken into consideration the physical display board, they are showing for the what are the course that taking into consideration courses and other thing. Now anyhow that recently the LCD display board is there, then as soon as course is released, then automatically we link to the course to the LCD whatever the thing. So display there in the thing. Then again already discussed for the A0 size SWAYAM poster, probably can see some of the department, because this was circulated from the UGC. Based on the thing, we are circulated for the concerned colleges as well as for the whichever the college comes under the our university jurisdiction, we are given. Then also taking for the social media networks, also Facebook, Twitter, email account also created. This is for the creating awareness. Then also we are making for the very importantly, because we recently as far as RUSA we created for the career hub. Under the career hub, any student enrolling for the post graduation degree in our university, there is an email. So based on the thing, as soon as the subject is released, the whole subject list will be linked to the each student email. Then automatically each student can able to see the which are all the subject is made available in the SWAYAM platform. These are all the some of the thing. Then again we are making for the formal circular to the department chairperson, SWAYAM mentors for the select enrollment of the SWAYAM courses. Then also LED display in the campus. These are all some of the attempts were made. Then again we have conducted for the various series of workshops for teachers as well as for the student, brainstorming workshop for the as far as for the teachers is concerned for the creating awareness for the SWAYAM courses. Then also taking for the teacher can develop for the SWAYAM courses. Then also they are given for the one day workshop, so many other things. Recently there is a one day orientation workshop for the development of e-content for, this is very interesting. Recently we have signed MOU with Administrative Training Institute as well as for the University of Mysore for developing for the online courses. So these are all the some of the student enrollment. I'll run through this. Then again, very interestingly, UGC Net Bureau New Delhi is identified. University of Mysore is one among the center for conducting the Swayam Proctored exam pen paper that was done in the 2019. Then again, they have deputed the observer to University of Mysore for conducting the exam. Then also they will given for rated as excellent center for the conducting the. These are the some of the attempt. First cycle, then third cycle, then which are the students they scored the marks. These are the some of the, then I will not go to the detail. Then fifth cycle recently they announced the result. Then again sixth cycle exams need to be conducted. Then seventh cycle already the enrollment is closed July to December. Probably after December they will conduct the exam. These are the some of the things. We are in the seventh cycle, almost 3.5 year maturity as well as for the implementation of the Swayam courses under the Swayam Digital Learning Monitoring Cell. Then these are all the some of the enrollment. It's very interesting because if you take for the first cycle, almost 583 students were enrolled. The second cycle then automatically drastically come down because of the various reasons. Because very interestingly, so many humanities discipline students were enrolled. They are saying for the finding difficulty because all the lecture delivery in the English. Then again very difficult to understand for the video lecture. Then also very interesting. There is a lot of difficulties. Based on the thing, drastically that enrollment reduced. Then again some changes were there. These are all the some of the enrollment details. Then also credit transfer. Based on the thing, first cycle almost 113 students having for the credit transfer, 117, 101. These are all the some of the thing were there. But as far as a university is concerned, probably taken into consideration for the thing, probably another 1 or 2 years they will make per the mandate. The Swayam courses is a mandate for the up to 20% or maybe 40%. Probably inevitably each student has to enroll for the Swayam courses as a mandate. This is the some of the thing comes, probably that 100% enrollment or maybe more than 90% enrollment you can see. But now this is only for the as an experimental. Some of the students very interested for the Swayam courses, some of the students very interested enthusiastically they enrolling. But when come to the content or maybe delivery lecture or whatever the thing, probably they are finding difficulty for understanding. These are all the some of the difficulties were there. These are all the some of the things were. That's why the enrollment is there in the thing. Then another interesting, because already I mentioned January 2020 that University of Mysore that signed with the Administrative Training Institute for developing massive open online courses, government servant to upgrade their knowledge and skills. Under these courses, we are making for the joint preparation as well as for the delivery options. Then we have signed MOU with developing for the professional diploma course in public administration. Then again certificate course of disaster management, social justice and equality, sustainable development goals, data analytics and e-governance, public and private. These are all the some of the courses. Just only for the understanding what is the attempt, what are the attempts were made by the as well as for this digital learning monitoring cell through the University of Mysore. Based on the thing, we are developing for the almost 44 credit courses, the 440 hours modules. Based on the thing, as well as professional diploma courses, that is for the that whatever the professional civil servants. Probably I think they are in the 2 years as IAS is a professional period. Based on the 2 years, probably 2 months they will be there in the 80, 6 months they are in the Mysore. There other rest of the month they will be there in the other part of the country, probably in the administrative position. Probably they can enroll the course in the 10 months, whatever the 12 months. They can get the credit, they can get the certificate. This is one of the attempts were made by the Administrative Training Institute along with approval from the government of Karnataka. Then these are all some of the managing council for the developing the MOOC courses. Then also we prepared a special board of studies for taking for the approving the content, whatever the content there in the each courses. Then also there is an expert committee for reviewing the syllabus, whatever the thing. Probably if you taking for the public administration or maybe sustainable development goals or maybe various other content, then again we have the expert committee for reviewing the syllabus. Then also after the in the earlier presentation we discussed as well as for the content writer, then also content reviewer, whatever the content is there, somebody has to review whether the content is relevant or not. Then also very important is some of the technical reviews. So whatever the delivered in the either in the screen, whether is in the proper or not, something like that. These are all the some of the procedure that there in the thing that need to be followed, taking into consideration for the entire process of massive developing for the massive open online courses. Then these are all the some of the introductory that whatever the promoting the Swayam courses we have made presentation for the various thing. Then these are all the some of the visitors, that's the thing. Then again very interestingly, as far as the next 5 years online education transmission through Swayam courses, very very important, because already as far as University Grant Commission as well as for the Minister of Education there is a mandate guidelines is there. Based on the guidelines in the 2016, up to 20% they can allow for SWAYAM courses. Now they made it for the March 2021 onwards, up to 40% they can allow for the SWAYAM courses. As a teacher, we need to be change our mindset. Probably I think you can concentrate on, instead of teaching, probably you can go for the developing the one, at least attempt for one MOOC courses, either maybe 4 credit, probably that is an advantage. We will get 10 points for the through the APA scoring. Then also additionally, probably I think now you are making for the turning for developing the MOOC courses. Probably I think there is a, in your expertise, probably very minimal courses made available in the present existing platform. Probably another 5 years there is a lot of that probably you can the plagiarism taking into consideration for the thing. Probably you have to develop some course because already is made already available in the SWAYAM platform. Then again you have to change your course name, change your proposal or something like that. So these are all the some of the things were there. Then again the credit framework, again encouraging faculty members to developing the SWAYAM courses. Probably I think through the EMRC, probably I think you are all aware of the thing. There almost each cycle more than 15 to 20 undergraduate courses made available in the SWAYAM platform through the our University of Mysore through EMRC. Then also there are only few that PG courses is developed. I think so far almost 4 or 5 PG courses is developed. Now there is so many proposals we have submitted because of the pandemic. So many courses is not approved. Probably that will take into consider. These are all some of the attempt made by as well as per the thing. Then again this is display boards. Again we given for the, if you entering for the our Manasa Gangotri campus, you can see the display board of the UGC MOOCs, their instructions. Then also we have created for the our own brochure for the University of Mysore. Based on the brochure, whenever you conducting for the orientation program or maybe brainstorming workshop for the teachers as well as for the student, we given for circulating for these brochures. Then again we have given for the as well as for the DTS Swayam Prabha. Then again we have made for the flipped classroom for, because already given for the 30 department having for the flipped classroom, that is there in the thing that they are using for the blended learning using for this flipped classroom. Then these are the some of the workshop. Then also we are bringing expertise from the UGC because the Abhishek, Mr. Abhishek is the scientist in the InflipNet. He is the main person for as well as for the implementing the SWAYAM courses. So we are calling as a resource person for the as a brainstorm workshop for the teachers as well as for the students. These are some of the attempts were made. Then also this is again we did for the ATA MOU signing for the 6 online courses. This is on the pipeline. Still we are in the process of the developing the thing because still we have not completed the as well as for these 6 courses. Probably another one, probably end of March. Probably you are going to complete the course. Based on the thing, these courses is made available for the entire government servants in the government of Karnataka. They can get the certification of the enrolling these courses through the online. These are all some of the attempts were made. These are all the some of the things. Then also we given training for all ATA staffs as well as for the online courses is concerned. These are all the some of the attempts as well as for the orientation program as well as for the SWAYAM courses is concerned. Then also very interestingly in the 2019 we have conducted proctored exam in our university campus only in the SIST building as well as for the almost 100 plus students were registered for the examination. Then again the UGC observer is deputed to our university taking into consider the monitoring for the entire examination process from the first day to up to last day. Then we have conducted the exam. Then again they got the result. Then later, because already now we are having for the national testing agency they created for the entire country. All the SWAYAM examination is has to be conducted through the national testing agency. So only from the first cycle that Net Bureau is given, UGC Net Bureau is taken the initiative for conducting the exam. Later on the national testing agency created. Now that national testing agency is coordinating for all this examination. These are all the some of the things for the thing. Then this is again website of UGC MOOCs. Probably I think just you can type it in the Google UGC MOOCs. Go to that UGC MOOCs. There you can see the whatever the details are available. Even if you click that proposal, see here is the expression of interest in the proposal. If you click the proposal, then given for the format, what is the format and all the details available. Then also here there is in downloads. Under the downloads there is a guidelines are available. Based on the guidelines, what is the procedure need to be followed. Then again that all the guidelines given for the what is there, what will be there in the first week, what will be there in the second week, something like that. Then all the details are made available. Probably whenever you free, probably can go to that UGC MOOCs. Just you can type it in the UGC MOOCs website. Probably will get a lot of information related with the SWAYAM courses. Then also taking for the credit transfer. Then also preparing the proposal. Then also so many series of workshops they conducted for the under the SWAYAM for the under UGC MOOCs. These are all the some of the thing as far as SWAYAM courses as far as for the University of Mysore is concerned. Now probably I think we can have some 15 minutes discussion for the based on this SWAYAM courses, or maybe any teacher are interested for developing the MOOC courses, probably can have some kind of interaction. Sir. Okay, now if any teacher are interested for the developing the MOOC courses, or any college already you are enrolling the student for the SWAYAM courses. Yes. Because another interesting thing, probably if you are there in the under the in your college participating for the accreditation of the NAC, or maybe participating for the NARF, they will ask you for how many courses is developed by the your university or maybe your institute as well as for the SWAYAM course is concerned. Then they will ask you for how many student is enrolled for the SWAYAM courses. Then also taking for the how many student they will get the credit transfer. These are all the thing is mandate. Then they will ask you for whether how many classroom, because earlier thing they will ask you for how many classroom having for the ICT facilities. But now present they will not ask you for ICT facility, they will ask you for how many classroom having for the option of the blended learning, how many classroom is having for the SWAYAM Prabha you have installed, something like that. So these are all the some of the, because we are in the process of learning. As a teacher probably we can insist, probably can insist your principal, or you can insist your concerned head of the department, probably you should have some kind of blended learning you can install for the SWAYAM Prabha, probably oddly 3000 rupees, probably all colleges having for the seminar hall, probably you can make use of seminar hall for the, you can make it as a blended classroom, probably that is again that will help you for in your for enhancing knowledge, then also taking for the student can able to view that videos made available in the 24/7 as well as for the SWAYAM Prabha is concerned. Okay. Yes. If any teacher are interested for the developing the MOOC courses, probably I think my email is available here, probably comes under the jurisdiction of the University of Mysore. I will help you for preparing the proposal, or help you for submitting the proposal or whatever the thing, or you can approach for our learning monitoring center is there in the EMRC building. Probably you can anytime you can visit our center, probably we will help you for developing the MOOC courses. But anyhow, we need to be keep it in our mind. Probably another 5 years, they will mandate for each teacher should have at least 1 or 2 MOOC courses need to be developed. That's a mandate thing. Probably that will be there in the thing. Now because already IITs and all premier institutions already they made mandate. If you are taking for the IITs, each faculty should have 1 MOOC course need to be developed in a year. That is the mandate things for them. Sir, Professor Krishnamurthy sir. Thing is okay. If there are any queries, if there anything need to be asked, probably I can clarify whatever I know. Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in our for promotion,
Yes, sir.
these courses are recognized by UGC also,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Promotion, sir.
Yes, sir.
These courses are recognized by UGC.
For promotion, yes, sir. The SWAYAM courses, you are submitting the proposal to UGC only. UGC only will approve the courses.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
UGC only approve the courses. Then again, UGC only. The SWAYAM platform is indigenous platform built for the entire country. Their national 9 national coordinator is there.
Yes, sir.
Once the national coordinator will approve the courses. There is a steering committee. They will see your proposal. Then whether there is a criteria, based on the criteria they approve the proposal. That's why they will give for the 13.5 lakh rupees for developing for the 4 credit course.
Sir, is it similar to LMS, sir?
No, LMS is the learning management system is the platform. So LMS can be done it in your institute or maybe your university, because you can create your own LMS. Even in our school of planning and architecture, we want to make our own LMS, learning monitoring that system. That is only for the as a platform. Only things day to day, whatever the things probably you are taking for the you are doing for the online classes or maybe offline classes through the PPT, or maybe you are having some kind of resources sharing to the student, that everything is made available in the LMS, learning management system.
Yes, yes.
Suppose in your college there is a 30 students or maybe 100 student, each student given for the user ID and password. They have to log in that LMS system, then access whatever the material, submission of assignment, everything in the that is for the LMS platform. So LMS is the different, the SWAYAM is the different. So
Okay.
SWAYAM also there in the learning management system, that is for the entire SWAYAM platform. Same thing probably in your college, in your university, you can create your own LMS, because now under the NEP 2020, they made mandate for each colleges or maybe each university should have a own learning management system. Probably in our university also, because in the last 2 days back there was a meeting, they were discussing for the, we want to make for the learning management system of our university. There is something like that.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Sir, good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Sir, can I have your email ID and contact number?
No, I will share my PPT. In the bottom there is a email, everything is there. Then I will share then my PPT, whatever the PPT is. That's why some of the slides I have run through, because whenever you free, probably you can read it out. So anyway, I will share that email as well as for the everything is available in the PPT. They will share the PPT to HRDC center. They will send it to your email.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes. I thought of more interactive classes because this is online, because each one has some kind of curious related with what will be the next, because everything is there in the online, because already the 40% that has to be, because already regulation is there, but we are not implementing at present. If they are implementing mandate for the next another 1 year, 2 years or 3 years, what is the status of the role of the teachers? What is our stake? That's also very, very important. Yes.
Sir, is there any platform where individual can, save our video or content, or we can conduct
No, sir. No,
online
sir. No,
test?
sir. No, sir. This is, see, when you taking for the SWAYAM platform, that is that LMS is managed by that UGC. That is for the Microsoft that given for the LMS. Individual cannot be uploaded in the LMS.
No, at least college-wise.
Whatever the project you are preparing, based on the project, if the project is approved, they will given for the user ID password to the course coordinator. Then whatever the model we have discussed, starting from the 30 to 35 models we are developing the content, that need to be uploaded. Whatever the course is approved by the UGC, then you should be the course coordinator. Then only you can upload your whatever the content for the particular pertaining to the particular subject.
Correct, sir. I am asking for college level. For example, we conduct online classes now, sir.
Okay.
When we conduct,
Okay.
sharing video or content, all this through WhatsApp or Google Meet, all this, it becomes difficult. Is there any platform where we can?
Yeah, the only thing is, see, yours is a university or institute, sir, college?
College, sir. College.
You
First
have
grade
registered
college.
for the InflipNet. You heard about InflipNet Ahmedabad. InflipNet is an interstate center for the UGC. Under the InflipNet, there is an LMS platform is available. Your college can be log in through the principal. There is a consent letter need to be given. You can log in the thing. Probably in that platform, we can share all the thing. InflipNet. They give a user ID password. Only you can access. Whichever the users can access, you only give the permission.
Thank you, sir.
That is made available. Probably can not only for user, everyone. Probably each colleges probably can make use of this InflipNet learning management system instead of taking for so much lakh rupees spending for installing for the LMS. Probably I think InflipNet that freely available. Only thing is you have to register through your principal or maybe your head of the department.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sir, excuse me, sir. In SWAYAM platform,
Yes, sir.
all the subject contents are available, sir.
Subject content means the video content.
Video content only, sir.
Because already given up to 4 credit, probably taking for the 20 hours is the video content is made available.
Yes, sir.
Then again rest 20 hours they are given for the some of the discussion forum is that has to be recorded is made available. Then some assignments or maybe some web link is given, something like that.
For UG and PG only, sir.
Yeah, 2G, PG and UG also both.
Okay, sir.
So that's why you can log into the Swayam gov.in. Based on the Swayam, probably you can go to the East National Coordinator, then also given for the UG PG courses.
Separate subject wise, sir?
Yeah, subject wise. Because this
Okay.
cycle 40 subject is released for the UGC MOOCs PG.
Yes, sir.
Now it's running up to December 20. December is the last for the closing of the course. Probably you can
Okay,
insist the student for the enrolling for the Swayam courses. Probably that will again that will advantage for not only for the student, then also they will get some benefit of the colleges.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Sir, is there any platform where we can conduct online MCQ test for students?
Sir, this is again then the MCQ tests. See, we need to create either learning management system or your own. Only thing is there is a form of this is for the Google form. You need to generate Google form. They
When I
can.
teach mathematics, sir, actually using LaTeX software,
Okay.
there we cannot use this LaTeX software.
Okay. Okay.